Yeah, you know what it is. Hot 97. I need some. Listen, Tat, you there? I need some theme music. I need something. I need something a little more like end of 90, middle 85, 86. What you got there, Tat? Okay, I'll wait for that so we can get this right. Understand? Let me explain to you, New York. I got Doug E Fresh here, Big Daddy Kane, MC Shan. Incredible. I feel like it's like maybe y'all are going to the Fresh Fest tonight or something. I feel like y'all are like going somewhere tonight. It's Hot 97.
Oh man,
classic hip hop. But I want to introduce these brothers right because a lot of people fall in the category of classic hip hop, but we don't have any one hit wonders up here. This is like albums upon albums of material. Shan, I haven't seen you. When's the last time you came to my show? It had to be
early 90s or something like that. Around
early,
with snow, like you said.
Okay, give me 1 second. Fam, I don't know if you understand, but Ryan is controlling the mic. You met Shan?
Yo.
How old are you? 20. That's what I thought. His mic has to be crispy. Let's,
accurate.
Accurate. Yeah. Everybody has to be crispy. Okay, sorry. Now we're
pure.
Now we're back. Okay.
All right, we in effect now?
Yeah, see how
that's crispy. That's crispy. That's what it is.
Yeah. So I haven't had to be early 90s. Was it Snow?
Snow. Informer.
And then that was a big project for you. I think you produced it.
Yeah, I produced it and I wrote most of the songs on there.
Tell them the number.
Turn the music down a little bit, Tat.
And I own 66 2/3 of that joint.
Wow, that's a large amount of money.
Yes.
That's why you ain't heard me make a record in a long time.
So I mean, I gotta, New York, Jersey, Connecticut. We have to explain things. I can't, I know you made those Shan and KRS and Capri and Red Alert, their commercial. That was a Sprite joint, and I know people know that, and but Shan originated. We had records before the Bridge. Bridge is probably maybe one of the biggest.
Yes.
But you had songs before that.
I had Feed the World before that. I had
cracked into that. He cracked into that MCA money early. I do my history.
Feed the World.
Mm-hmm.
Had Feed the World, and then it was Molly Scratch on Nia.
Tough.
You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we got jerked from over here and jerked over there.
Yo, but Flex, I gotta come in here for a minute because I see where you're going.
Oh yeah, I gotta get to that bridge.
I'm not used to that.
I'm trying to get it and then go.
Just go at it.
But see, you being a hip hop historian, and I mean, it was proven the last time I was up here, I left with a whole new dimension of the way I looked at you. I mean, I always seen you, but it got deeper. This is some information that Shan may not give, but I think you have to have this in your repertoire of hip hop history. All right, Shan was the one who actually produced Eric B as president.
I recorded Eric B for president.
Hold on.
Let me tell you who gave me that. Who gave me that too? Flata told me.
See, I told you how it gets down.
So you seen it coming. I didn't even see it coming.
Flata told me that. Listen, he also told me Eric B used to be the security guard at BLS at the time.
Yeah.
And then he had his rapper, which I guess was
Rakim.
Was Rakim. Now, did you always think Rakim was talented from hearing him, or
no? Me and Molly laughed at Rakim. I swear to God.
Kept it real.
Look, me and Molly laughed at Rakim. Yo, I'm telling you, word is born. We around the corner laughing.
What, after he made the record or when?
No. While he was doing it, in between mic breaks, because I recorded those vocals.
We should have real talk.
Real talk.
He did look a little funny back then. Just like his whole real talk. Like I ain't gonna
no.
He had a funny feel to him. I saw him at Doug E's birthday bash rooftop.
Opened up. Right.
And when he came out on stage, I was like,
Yeah,
This
he wasn't
don't
ready.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
he was
record.
just getting started. He was just
But,
getting.
and I can understand why you felt that way.
But look, it was just like his style was crazy funny, yo. It was different. You know, you dig what I'm saying? Rakim, his style was something that we never heard. And so that's me and Ra's joke to this day. When I see Ra know, I'm like, yo, Ra, you remember that, right? When back in the day, we was laughing at you.
But there's something you like because you did the record and you
But see,
liked it.
it was like this.
Whose idea was the bass line, over like a fat rat?
That was crazy.
Well, listen, I can't.
Please.
All I know is
That
I played
was
the
crazy.
pianos. I played the pianos.
He played the piano and check out my melody.
Eric might have
Crazy.
came in with the beat. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the stuff that
Yeah,
went
Eric
on,
B was
people
always that
came,
kind
people
of-
came in with beats and whatnot.
Did he do the cuts? It's all right, man.
Listen.
Shan, listen.
He started listening to the record.
Shan, listen.
Shan is going to tell you
Let me
the
tell you the
truth.
room.
Would you tell
I'm
him?
just
Hold on,
letting you
hold on,
know
hold on, let me-
who
Flex.
is here.
Big Daddy,
Let
hold up.
you know what it
Don't
is.
start talking greasy now. Big Daddy Kane is here, Dougie Fresh and Shan. Now listen to me.
All
If
right.
you a rap out there and your stuff ain't correct or DJs,
Oh, my
it's coming
God.
out today. So let's just say what it is.
Somebody done already told Flex how I get down, so he must got an awesome
nobody's
waiting for me.
feelings get hurt.
Right.
We just
Truth
real
is truth.
talking.
Truth is truth.
Did Eric B cut on those records, Shan?
listen, I
want to know. I want to know.
I can tell you if it was Marley or not. Let me hear.
Now you know. Shan, you know you was there.
Right.
Come on.
There's a lot of
Come on. I want to know.
Yo,
I'm a
Flex,
DJ
you
and I
giving
want
me
to know.
pressure. I don't think so.
Yeah, hold up.
I don't think so.
Turn the music.
No. Eric B wasn't a DJ. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up.
Oh, man.
Eric B wasn't a DJ. I ain't even gonna front on y'all.
Hold up.
Oops.
So on Eric B for president, you telling me Eric B did not do those cuts?
Marley might have did them.
Oh my God.
Listen, Eric, yo, what y'all want me to say, yo, Doug, what they thought I wasn't.
Somebody
gonna give
call
it
Kid
real.
Capri. Please,
You got
I
it,
can talk
you got
to
it.
him. Wow.
Yo, man, listen to those cuts.
You had to.
Eric B was not a DJ at the time.
He wasn't
Listen, what'd you say he was?
the security guard out of the. But
Eric
I'm not gigging
I'm
on
not trying
him.
to gig on him either.
Just
but
tell it
Eric,
like it is.
Listen, Eric, we came up with Eric. All right, Eric was from Corona.
I'm gonna clean him up though.
But look, nah. What I'm
clean him
saying
up.
is
But
this.
on the album,
but
his cuts,
Eric
I don't
wasn't
know,
a
it could have
DJ
been
at
'cause
the
them
time.
cuts, he did all them cuts on that album though.
And,
Oh, the album.
I
but
seen him. He came to the house and was doing them.
Listen, at
because
that
I want to say
point-
in Eric's defense,
That's
his
my dude.
demeanor and his flow and his feel when he walked in the room.
Oh, he gonna put the pressure on.
Yo, but let me
And I
tell
felt
you
the
something.
street from him. I felt like, I felt that he gave at the beginning Rakim a lot of credibility in terms of just the visual and understanding in the
doubt.
beginning, rather than it just being.
Yeah, he did bring Rakim to the table. That I definitely know. He bring Rakim to the table because we knew Eric. Now Eric went from being that security guard. Let me tell you, Eric B went
stepped
away.
his game up.
Yo, Eric B went away for like a month, and when Eric B came back, Eric B had furs. Eric B had dookie ropes. He had not only did he have the fur, he had the furs with the hoods.
Being on the business side, he's a beast.
You dig what
He's a
I'm saying?
beast.
So Eric
He's a
done flipped
beast.
his
He
whole
was.
game up at that from one point
got it
to the
cracking.
next and got it
And
on.
honestly,
Okay.
hold on. Honestly, I mean, because I gotta touch that. When you're talking about the furs and the diamond, he really went real crazy on the diamonds and the gold. Like,
We're talking about Eric B and Rakim.
Let
Yes,
the,
that's
let
what
the
we're talking
truth be
about.
told. Like, if we're gonna tell the truth, you
Eric
remember.
came back with
you
4
remember-
finger rings and things like this.
Felt good. It's Hot 97, Dougie Fresh, MC Shan, Big Daddy Kane.
Big shout to P. I know you out there, P.
Kane, I know where I was at. It was the Valentine's Day show at the Apollo with the bathtub killer.
Oh, my
I was in the
God.
building when you shut it down.
Oh my
The
God.
ladies only joint.
Listen, triple parked out there on 125. Now,
Ladies only.
now, Shan, I'm gonna ask you about KRS-One.
All
When we come back.
All right.
Kane, I'm gonna ask you about LL Cool J. For some reason, I think I need to ask you some key things. I just feel like I need to ask you about just a couple things because I felt y'all was kind of coming through at the same time, and
I already been through this. He already put me through this right here, so don't worry about it, fellas.
Yeah.
Listen, Doug, you know I'm gonna handle it like
It's Hot 97.
You know
We
I'm
here.
going in.
The sneaker, they can go to Puma.com because all three of these brothers are involved in a sneaker that Puma is launching. And with Yo MTV Raps, shout out to Ed Lover, Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? Very influential television show. It's nice to see that, you know, there's still things going on with it. The sneakers is crazy. You can log on to hot97.com if you want to see that too. Eric B, everything's love. Please no one get tight today, man.
Don't get tight.
I got people in here that know the history. We're going to talk. All right, let's go into number 8 song, Hot 97. Let's go. Yeah, you know what it is. Hot 97, Funk Flex, Doug E Fresh, MC Shan, Big Daddy Kane.
Hip hop.
So Kane, I was telling you earlier, I got to, I don't, it must have been like 88 or 89. I think I seen you at the Apollo.
It's 89 Valentine's Day show.
And then I remember I saw you a couple times. I saw you with Biz. It must have been Chuck Chillout's.
Oh, yeah, Chuck Chillout birthday party, Stardust Ball.
The was it just rhyming with Biz?
Yeah.
Fam.
That was crazy.
I remember just, you know, my first take on you and listening and just how creative you were, lyrical, especially at the time. I mean, there were a lot of big artists out there. That was a hard time to crack. At that point, when you made those records, was it always that you wanted to be an artist, that you wanted to make albums, that you wanted to be in the business? Were you just doing it for fun? Or
I wanted to be the hottest MC.
Well, you achieved that though. That was
that was really my goal, like to be the hottest MC. You know, making records, you know, was a nice thing, but I wanted, you know, to be recognized that way.
When did you realize? And we go. It's
okay.
It's okay to be
real. I like this.
Because you know, there's only a certain amount of MCs that have ever had the crown.
Right.
You
I
know,
agree.
and you know, there was a point you had the crown. You know, like with everything that was going on with the Def Jam or whatever was going on. Like, but when did you realize that you had the crown? When did Kane say, "I got this"?
I mean, I guess like, you know, at the time period when you see other artists, you know, avoiding you.
Now, when you say like not wanting to talk, just not wanting to rhyme with you, or shows, or
not wanting to rhyme with you, not, you know, wanting to be on the same show with you, or if they did be on the same show with you, they would make a big deal about, you know,
how much time you getting?
Nah, what the order be. You know, that type of stuff. You know, so I mean, you know, it was like, you know, I started feeling like,
that's
you know,
my life.
Well, that Scoob and Scrap was hurting people out there because when all that y'all was jumping off, it was definitely shout to Mr. C.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, for people who don't know, Mr. C, who's here at Hot 97, was Kane's DJ.
Yeah, ever since high school.
And then so now.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing I want to interject. I remember one day when me and Kane hooked up, and I remember when he played me Raw.
Crazy.
I remember when he played me Raw, and he was like, "Yo, I got my new joint. You wanna check it out?" Like it was real, like, tell me if you like it, yo. And when he put it in, it was so crazy, like it was like I didn't know whether to respond, like, you know, like real excited or yeah, it was alright.
Oh, yeah,
it's cool. That's cool.
Or to give him the new artist thing.
The rhyming style was so way advanced because, you know, I mean, I studied Kaz, Melly Mel, Mo
Everything where
D.
it came from.
This was like that on steroids. You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy.
It was like he just said, okay, let me just push this to the max.
The metaphors and all that was real.
Beyond just metaphors, the flow,
man, the delivery, but
crazy.
You also brought to the game, man, the coolness. You know, I don't know if it existed 100% before you came, because you brought a cool to the game where it was okay to be cool. It was all right to be laid back. It's all right to, you know, kind of be you or whatever you might be.
Well, you know, with a lot of things, there's always going to be a situation where you're going to have a lot of people that do it and there's someone that does it right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So it's like, you know, with me, you know, just being me, it was the type of thing where it's like, it's a surprise element. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we having a conversation, you know, and it's like now you're in a mellow zone. then we hitting the stage and it's all energetic, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you see something where like a cat might go from Barry White to James Brown. You know what I'm saying? All in the same night.
That's a hell of a transition.
But I mean, that's the way you want to do it. You always want to take someone on a roller coaster ride, though, you know, right or left, you know?
Let them win.
That's right.
Now, Todd 97, Funk Flex, Doug E Fresh, MC Shan, Big Daddy Kane. Now, Kane, I like during the time, because Mr. C kind of told me a story. Right? He told me like, I think he had said, I don't know if it was that you and LL had dinner together one time or something, like, or hung out. I don't know if that is correct.
Me and L hung a lot of times.
A lot of times. Now, because when you coming through, like, you know, like, I mean, you know, L's my man. You know, I want to start.
Come on, let's get it out.
L had the crown before you had to. You know, if I had to say it right,
yes, he did.
He could take the crown. The way it went, you know, it was 84, 85, 86, 87. Now, did you ever feel like L may have been playing you close because of how talented you were, or how influential you were becoming? Because I've never known him to really hang out with anybody. So that's
I can't necessarily say that. I don't really know what L intentions were. Mm-hmm. All I know is that you know we kicked it. You know, we broke bread, and we had a lot of good times together.
Did you talk music when you two used to hang out? Because I'd love to be a fly on the wall. Yeah. Did he play you songs? You play him songs or?
Oh yeah. And we've done that. Yeah, we've done that.
And then was it like lyrics or would like you know? Like, what would two MCs of that great caliber? I want to know what was talked about.
I remember, like, you know, I remember when when the BRE conference used to be at the Registry Hotel.
Wow.
In California. Yeah.
Taking it back.
Yeah.
Taking it back.
That was crazy.
Me, L, and G-Rap sat up in his bathroom, in the bathroom of his hotel room, just in a cipher, spitting back and forth.
Were you the only three in the room?
Only three in the room, but we in the bathroom.
Okay, getting the echo and getting the whole.
You know how you did it in high school. You need that hallway feel.
Man.
You know.
It's at 97, Funk Flex.
I love it.
Big Daddy Kane. Now the sneaker. You hooked up with Puma. Now when are these going to be available?
September 15th.
And get it in the stores.
Everything.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be in
the stores. Hot.
Every Puma location.
Beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing.
Sneakers are beautiful. Look at Shan's, man. Them joints is crazy.
Well,
Kane's. Where yours at? Somebody.
We're gonna pay some things. We're gonna play some things. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to the '90s in a second. But you know what? I mean, we're gonna go to the '90s. We're gonna go to play some '90s joints and keep it moving. I still want it because you know, Shan. I didn't ask you about that Karis one. You think I forgot, did you?
Hell no.
I
was waiting, yo, because you know I'm gonna answer whatever.
I got one for Dougie that I ain't really hit him with.
Give it to me.
Because on the show, you do the beatbox, but then you say not the. You do what you do, but then you say not to like you do something else.
Well, straighten
and we never really talked about
it. We'll straighten it all out. You know,
most questions I get you, but we never got into that. Damn,
I thought you gave me all of them.
Nah. It's Hot 97. Let's go. We're gonna play some joints. You heard? It's Hot 97. Funk Flex, MC Shan, Big Daddy Kane, Doug E Fresh in the building. Now, the sneaker. You can go to Puma.com. Am I saying that right? Puma.com, they can go and see. They can see all the different things. You can see Dougie's sneaker, Kane's sneaker.
Kane's is hot too.
Crazy. And you can see Shan's sneakers. Now, it's the Yo MTV Raps edition, correct? And Dr. Dre and Ed Lover got the sneaker. You can see that as well.
Yeah, but the difference is mine got the Queensbridge sign.
Queen, we clear the Queens, heavy the QB.
QB.
The Queensbridge sign right there. Boom.
Be clear.
The clouds all the way to heaven.
Now, there you go.
Now it's hot.
Daddy Kane got the links going on his joints.
to let it be known. Now, it shows. Now, I heard Harlem Doug was bananas.
It was serious.
I heard Harlem was so serious, B.
This one was serious. They stayed in the rain. It had to have been like 20,000. Easy.
I heard it was so serious. Now, Shan or Kane, now how could, let's say, a person wants to get in touch with you, how can they reach out to you, Shan?
Shan from QB on MySpace.
Okay, I've been to the page already. I want people to know where I've been there.
Go ahead.
Nah, there's a lot of I'm telling you how your page is. I'm telling you what it is. You got a picture of yourself. I don't know if it's a nightclub or it's on the stage. It's a full body shot. You got on the sneaks.
Yeah, the Puma joint.
Fam, stay with me. I got it.
He is
I'm
really
he's into it.
I'm on this.
I told you.
So heavy. All right. And I went to Roxanne Shantae's page. She has some footage of Biz. Biz is doing the beatbox. And
From overseas.
it's something crazy. Tearing it down. And now, Kane, how can people reach out to you?
OfficialBigDaddyKane.com.
Okay.
Go there. Also on there, you'll be able to see all the tour dates for the upcoming VH1 tour. That's on my website.
Nice.
Yeah, he getting ready to go at it.
And Doug, how can people reach out to you?
Well, you can reach at me through DougieFresh.com, DougieFresh.com. Or you can come to Harlem and come to the Dougie's Fresh Chicken and Waffles, Fish and Waffles. You can come up there and holler at me.
Beautiful.
Or you could drop off in Jersey, Elmwood, to the Grill Hideaway and come on, because we got a little restaurant over there. We're going to keep y'all nice and healthy. Got to live it up.
Now, it's out. Yes.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes, Shan.
Album coming out September 26th or thereof. You love to hear the story.
So you
I had to start that.
You told him the story.
All right, but y'all love to hear it again if you
Again
get that
and again.
out.
Why not?
You know what I mean?
It's out 97, Funkflex, Kane, Shan, Dougie. Now, Doug, the show. Talking about the record.
Oh, yeah, that one little.
Yeah, now, you do the beatbox, and then you say, and then you imitate the human beatbox. Is it Buffy? Right. Now, so Fat Boys are out, and I think you were out as well. Now, the beatboxing thing, did you create it? Was anybody doing that before you?
See, that's a good question.
Yeah, because
question.
My man asked me, I was someplace, and he said, "Did he originate that?" I said, "You know what? I didn't ask. I didn't ask."
Okay, well, this is how I go. I definitely originated the beatbox. I came at the beatbox and I made it a style.
So did you just say, I'm going to go into take this mic?
You know what I did? I used to just do it at home. Without the mic. Without the mic. I used to do it walking to school, back and forth to school, and even being extremely honest about it. What gave me the idea to really go at it is that I used to hang out with the Force MCs and we were all really tight. So Jesse D used to come in, and if one of them was singing, he was singing. I would see the other one try to do the beat while he was singing, and I would be like, I do that, but whatever. And then one day when I was practicing with Barry, I would go in though, and Barry said, "You know what, man? You should do that, man. You should call it the human beatbox for real. You should really go there, because Flash used to play the beatbox."
Right.
So one day I did it by accident, and then that's why on the record, the show, I had to put everything in kind of like an order, because I felt like, Curtis Blow produced the Fat Boys at the time.
He should know better than that.
Right, he should have knew better. but see, because Curtis know,
when he come from.
Right, because he was on 125th Street and he didn't have no turntables. And you remember, the hip hop history, he had that record 125th Street. You know what I'm saying? So he had that, and one day I was out there, he needed somebody, he didn't have no music and they wanted him to get on bad. He knew that Dougie Fresh was the beatbox.
I see what you say. They ran with it.
This was my big break. I got on there. They said, I was standing right there. Curtis Blow said he needs the beatbox. And Curtis Blow was equivalent to, I don't know, whoever's the biggest to people now. Curtis Blow. That's crazy. All I want to say.
He used to get shouted when he wasn't in the party.
Right.
You just shouted him.
Right. The name. So I got on, and when I got on, he seen me do it. But then later on, I had to, after our interview.
Check him. You had to check him.
But after the interview we did, I went and had a conversation. I said, Kurt, why did you? I know this is years later.
Why'd you do that?
And I shouldn't be holding on to this. I said, maybe I need, therapy or something because of this. But why did you do that? Like, Doug, it was business. It was a check. I was doing what I do. I said, and then I just let it go. You know what I mean? Because I felt like people was going to think I got it from him. People was going to think I got it from somebody else, and I basically
and nobody, and at the end of the day, though, nobody, not just industry, because you were also so good at it. And,
Right.
And he was, you know, God bless dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
He was a good dude, man.
And
Puff was a good
when
dude.
When he saw you, did he acknowledge you?
He acknowledged me.
Okay.
I mean, there was a couple of times we was going to get into it, but I mean, it's all in fun. You know what I mean? Like, hip hop was about battling. It was about showing your skills. I remember Kane used to be on 125th, and cats used to run up to him when he come by the house. They'd be like, yo, let's do it. Kane be like, come over here in the corner, and he would go in so far that the guy would walk out of the corner like, I'm gonna get my thing, like I'm gonna tighten myself up. But that's hip hop.
It's Hot 97 Funk Flex. I'm gonna take you so far back, Doug. I was listening to Mr. Magic once.
Oh, I know.
And you was doing an interview, and it was the first time you spoke since the show. And you said something slick about the Bad Boys or something. What's those other guys who had the same similar music? And Magic cutting right into the commercial. Bam! Now, do you remember the incident I'm talking about?
I remember. See, I be trying to tell you, you know what you be doing. You be kind of like storing this information.
Now, you know, I was like, listen. Now, was that record? Because that record came out
when it came
a little
out,
bit.
I was trying to figure out how did they get that. Like, what made them think of that at the same time?
But I thought of something because
I said,
I looked at something. They were also. I looked at the distribution.
Wow.
Nah, listen.
I can't even believe you're taking it this deep.
Listen.
He said the distribution.
Listen, I looked at because it always puzzled me, right? I looked at the distribution, and I said, "Wait, this seems to be distributed by the same spot."
Wow. See,
now is that what you thought was the reason?
I didn't know what the reason was. I was just like, why? Like, where did this come from?
Now, did you feel they rushed the record out before yours?
I thought so, but I also felt that, and there was no disrespect, but I thought so. I thought our record was way more solid because the way it was put together. So I felt like
I put it to sleep though when it was over.
I felt like this is it. I felt like this is it. You can do whatever you want, but this is it.
This is gonna happen.
This is it.
It's Hot 97 Funk Flex, Doug E Fresh, Big Daddy Kane, MC Shan. I appreciate y'all coming through. I wish y'all the best of luck with the sneakers. And let me tell you something, man. I've seen a lot of people do sneakers, and a lot of people try to come up with concepts. I do feel that the sneakers represent what you guys are about, and it's cool that a brand could sit there and do the right thing and represent people to the fullest, man. You know, you guys have put it down in New York and nationally. It's great to see this, man. Congratulations.
Thanks,
Appreciate that.
You know, we do Hot 97 Funk Flex. Eric B, everything's good, B.
Yeah, everything's good.
That's my dude.
But that's what I remember. I can't.
KRS, everything's good.
Chris know what's good. His boy just called me tonight, want me to do something for him on the Hip Hop Honor Awards. That's how cool we are.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So you guys gonna do something together?
Nope, not unless he pay me. Him and Marley did some dirty things on that album. They gonna call me and ask me, yo, this a good look for you.
Oh,
it's a good look. Yo, it's a good look if you write a check, dude.
like hold up.
Yeah.
You hold up.
Yeah.
Molly called you.
Yeah. First, CC, let me check it out. Here's how it went. First, Chris's people had dialogue with my people. And then Molly, I got a call from Molly, and I guess Molly told him, yo, I could get Shan to come up here. So Molly sent me 2 tracks over the internet. I need you on there. And I'm sitting in my head saying, I need some paper.
Please, let's do something.
Ain't no please. I ain't begging. I need some paper.
Let's do business.
Thank you.
Period.
All that old friend stuff, all that, you know, people talk about legend, all that. Come on, please. Wait, man, they ain't happy being a legend and they ain't trying to pay you. Yo.
You see his hands?
It's so serious. It's so serious.
It's like it's all
on.
Yo, but and on the real, I want to definitely show love and respect to everybody. If you're listening to this conversation, this is a real hip hop roundtable conversation.
Heavy.
Just different point of views and real conversation from everybody. I mean, Shan, the one thing I always say is he is the truth. He gonna tell you what's on his mind.
what it is.
Just like that.
Barred.
As well as you ask the questions. The questions you ask are definitely ones that make you have to think.
I got my history.
Yeah.
I got my head straight.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. I thought I
the best I can.
I thought I had something extra for you, but you was there before I got there. Right.
I was at the zone.
I was looking. I thought I had something special for you. You see, I was setting you up.
Nah, but I got but Shan elaborated on it, so he gave me a better insight.
Well, what about the keyboard? What about the keyboard?
I didn't know that though. I didn't know you played the keyboard. I didn't know that.
Well, I got one out of two. One out of two. The keyboard.
It's our 97 Funk Flex. Let's go. Chat, all I need is some drops. And we good.